The new minister, and with me now in studio from the Inland Waterways Association of Ireland in Uri and Portadown branch, I welcome Peter Maxwell.
Morning, Rowan.
Good to see you, as always. Good
always
to see you.
Good to see yourself as
Talk to me about Riley's Lock, Lock number 2.
Well, that's the one just above the Wynn Industrial Estate, and we've cleaned a whole lot of stuff out at the top end of the lock, and we have those gates working all right, and we've had a boat through it, as I believe you saw. We discussed actually the last day as well. But the thing is, the gates at the lower end, we'd assumed the water was actually 5 foot 6 inches deep, the same as the rest of the canal. But actually it's over 8 feet deep.
Wow.
The original depth. I now have a set of drawings for the gates, and the height of them showed 8 feet of water.
Fantastic.
And that means to say there's 2 foot 6 more stuff to shift than what we had estimated on.
Yeah.
And the problem is that you're get 8 feet of water, 2 foot 6 of muck, you have 5 foot 6 of water above it.
Yes.
And they can only drop the ship canal by about 1.5 feet. So you're still working 4 feet underwater to the surface of this muck. And it's very, very hard because you can't see what you're doing.
Oh, yes.
You can understand now. At the other end, we're able to drain it down completely and stand there with the wellies on and shovel it out.
Yes, of course.
But now this end's different.
Yeah.
And actually,
you have a strategy.
Well, we hope we have. It's actually this unfortunately this shallowness goes all the way from Riley's Lock down to Sands Mill.
Wow, that's a long distance.
It is. It's a long, long distance, and well, now the rest of the public realm's been done here. It's now from the quays right up to Sugar Island.
Yes,
it's beautiful, and the whole place is fantastic.
It is fantastic.
So we're now asking the council to consider tidying up the next section.
Yeah.
Now, mainly just dredging it.
Yeah.
And we don't need it down 8 feet.
No.
If it was down to 4 feet, we'd be more than happy.
But is there access there for, say, a draught that would come in there and the line would go out and pull it out?
I don't know what sort of machine would be the best. A long-reach JCB is probably
Would
the best.
possibly do it, yeah.
But the trouble is you're obstructing the road into the Wynn.
Oh, yeah. But once you get past the Wynn,
well,
you're
that's the bit we're really interested in ourselves.
Yeah,
it's the bit between the barrier, the yellow barrier there, and the lock.
Absolutely.
The rest of it is just about put upable with. But
why do I think, Mr. Maxwell, sir, that it's going to happen?
Well, we have every confidence in getting assistance from the council and, of course, the locks agency.
Yeah.
Because we've shown that by tidying up that lock number 2 and lock number 3, the antisocial behaviour is reduced.
Yes.
I mean, there's very little drinking there in the evenings now.
Thank goodness.
Very little broken glass. And even, do you know, the terrible dog muck has reduced. Now, it used to be a dog's toilet at that Riley's Lock. It was disgusting. And we used to have to set to and clean up before we could start work. Now, you go up there on a Saturday morning, there's maybe 1 or 2 piles of it.
My goodness.
And I've seen people who walk that towpath regularly now picking up not just their dog's poo, but other people's dog's poo. And it's great to see it.
A poo is poo for all that.
And of course it has to be disposed of properly into the proper bins, not hanging the bags on the rails as one sees along the other stretches.
You would be very proud of the member of the Inland Waterways Association of Ireland who last Friday morning at 6 o'clock confronted 4 returning revellers from the formal of the night before.
Oh, well, yes.
And who were attempting to ditch 3 shopping trolleys over the rail on the bridge of the river. The roar that came from the said individual stopped them in their tracks. When the individual approached with his mobile phone in his hand in filming mode, telling them that the police had been sent for and the police arrived.
Very good.
And telling them that they were known and that their headmaster was known to the said individual. You are now filmed on this. You're now filmed from the camera on the top of Bellini's. At this moment you are not in trouble. But proceed any further in your intention, you're in big trouble. I heard the whole thing.
Oh, I haven't heard this story at all.
And the police came and offered the member of the Inland Waterways Association the opportunity to make a statement with a view to prosecution. And I heard the member say most clearly that no, that would not be required because he was convinced it was the consequence of too much drink at the formal the night before, and that by the Monday the young people would return to their college and would continue their studies to be the lawyers, priests, the teachers and doctors of tomorrow.
Very good, very good, very commendable. Are you prepared to say who it is?
No, I think I'll hold fire on that one.
That's all right.
I'll let you guess.
Oh, I have an idea who it is, actually.
Basically what was said.
Yes.
I founded this society, and it'll not happen on my watch. But it was very funny.
Very good.
Very funny.
Very
so
good.
good things are happening.
Oh, yes. Also, up at lock number 2 at Riley's there, quite often there's a bonfire there.
Yes.
Just a month or so ago there would have been, and this year there wasn't. A lot of work behind the scenes by a lot of people, council members, PSNI, the community.
It's all going well.
And it is. It's
a
marvellous
good
to see
feeling,
the
Peter.
towpath tarmac's not been damaged and everything.
Thank God.
Yeah, because I mean, our workers, our volunteers, put in an awful lot of work on the canal.
Absolutely.
And to see things get destroyed is a terrible shame.
Peter, we have slightly less time this morning than normal. I apologise for that, but that's not going to trouble you. No. You're heading off to Dublin.
Well, I'm heading to Dublin, then over to the Royal Canal. My boat's on the Royal Canal.
Wow.
We're bringing it back up to Lough Erne over the next 3 days.
Fantastic.
Yes.
What size of boat is it?
She's a 32-foot narrow beam boat, but not a narrow boat. It's not like that one of Lorraine's, the metal one.
No,
this is a plastic thing.
Yeah.
Cheaper, a lot cheaper.
Is it livable for a fellow who would be ascetic in his outlook on life?
No, definitely not.
Definitely
it's not sort of
it's a pleasure
casual living only, a day or two here or there.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to live on it full time.
You can understand that I have a graw, which is an interesting enough word.
Yes,
a
indeed.
graw to get back with water.
Aye.
I miss it very, very badly.
Well.
I really, really do. And it'll all come in its own time.
Well, Lorraine's boat's lying down there.
Well,
she's away back to England.
She mentioned that I'd be very welcome to take, but I should have met her before she went back, and I didn't do. But at some stage, if I can be of any assistance, I would love to be of assistance in helping her look after it and make sure it's okay.
Oh yes, well she's coming back very shortly actually.
Yeah.
She went over on the Soteria, the big sailing ship. Yeah, she sailed to Holyhead.
I heard they had a fair old...
They had an interesting trip, yes. I think they ended up anchored in Skerries for a while to keep out of the worst of it.
That's okay.
But here, she was very good. She wasn't seasick at all.
No.
Not once. She was brilliant,
fantastic.
Yeah, it's very good.
Peter, go well.
Okay, yeah.
Take care and enjoy your boat today.
Yeah, okay, Rowan.
Now, I'm going to take the people unusually not into music at this time. Bernard Quinn and Brenda Shanky of Belfast, they've come up with a strategy for positive thinking. We are what we think. If we want to be happy, we think happy. If we want to be sad, we think sad.
Yes, indeed.
Pray silence for Bernard